Hello, it's Jeffrey with Real Nifty Vintage, and we are in the basement today. I've never done a haul video down here, so I'm really excited. It's kind of different, huh? This is my area in the basement that is for sitting. It's a sitting area. The couch, actually, I bought on, somebody from Facebook had it for $40. It's one of these kind of like raffia, I don't even know. It's like cool, very cool, 80s looking. But I'm really excited for this one. So here's the thing. I recently went on a trip up north near Chicago, about an hour south of Chicago, and met up with Ashley Rose. So she's a fellow YouTuber, has her own channel. She's doing real good with it. And we had a great old time. So I went up there to meet with her and we recorded a few videos, and this is the result of those, the haul video. I'll have to tell you, I didn't really get much, so just keep that in mind. I was a little bit let down at the prices I was seeing. Wasn't really finding a lot for me to buy and resell. Granted, we were going to mostly antique stores, so that's what you're gonna do. There weren't any auctions or estate sales that were happening that looked good that weekend. So I'm gonna jump right on in, and we'll start with this really fun vase. This is an item that I really enjoy. I actually did buy this one at Goodwill, so we did go to a couple thrift stores, but even those were overpriced and pretty picked over. But this one right here is a really pretty marbled, like pottery vase. It's Nemadji. That's what it is. But it is a wonderful, beautiful vase. This was like a souvenir of sorts. And I'll peel back the Goodwill sticker and we can read what it says. So it says Nemadji Pottery USA, and there's an Indian on it, Native American. Contrary to what you may believe, this has in no relation to it Native American. It looks like it, but it's just a ploy. The name, I forget what the word literally whoa, that has an echo. What literally it translates to. I'll put it down here on the bottom of the screen. But this is a wonderful shape. I really enjoy this, and it was only $2. So I really like this mid-century type look to it. This is probably from the 50s, actually. And it's just this wonderful, and I like the colors, the greens and the orange. So this will be going on Etsy. The value I haven't decided yet, except for, I think, just based off of the look of it, I think it's a $30 vase plus shipping. Just going off of style. So that's what I would expect someone to pay for something like this as a design element. And it being vintage is very cool, for sure. So a really nice vase like this. I love the lines of it. As you can see, kind of just does that. Really cool. So I did buy that at Goodwill. Also at the thrift store. What's the other thing I got at the thrift store? Oh yeah, right in front of me. This here. So this is a wonderful little towel holder for the bathroom, and I paid $1 for it. It's made by Andre Richard, Taiwan. So 1970s, 80s moment right here in the dark green. So I like this one. It's really cool. My very first swan. I've never bought one of these before, but they appear to sell for like $15 online. So that's pretty good. I'll sell mine for maybe $26 with shipping included. And I did pay $1 for it. So it's really cool. And I think that'll do pretty good online. Like this Golden Girls kind of appearance to it. The 80s. Anytime I think of the 80s, I think of the Golden Girls. It's probably a really show it's probably in with millennials because they aired it on Nick at Night and TV Land. So a lot of people my age demographic can relate to that show. So I thought, so strangely, those were the only two thrift store finds that I found. But then we went to a few antique stores. So I did get this really cool Ceramic Art Studio salt and pepper shaker. This is of the bear right here in the white, and then it has the little baby bear right there. I paid $10 for this set, which is kind of a lot for a salt and pepper shaker, except for that Ceramic Art Studio pieces are desirable. So it is marked on the bottom That's how we know what it is. Just like that. And it's just a really beautiful, it's well done. Very well done. So we have the white one and the little brown. So the pair of those for $10. I'm gonna sell this for about $30 plus shipping. So it could go for like $40, $42 with shipping included. And it's just really cute. Like that one a lot. That was bought at an antique store, by the way. I did buy one other salt and pepper shaker set, and it's a squirrel. I have a hard time passing up squirrel items. I'll show you this one right here. This was a good deal. I think it was like $5. Let me see. Yeah, $5. So it has the little S and the little P on the acorns, like that. And it has the little guy right there on top. Really cute. See him there? That is funny. I like this one a lot. So for $5, I had to buy it. There's no writing on the bottom. This was a Japan piece though. I've bought and sold enough of these kind of things that they're identifiable without a sticker. So this one here will be sold on my Etsy store for probably about $20 plus shipping. With shipping, probably $28. Yeah, probably about $26 to $28 with the salt and pepper shaker. So cute. That's a great one. I went to another antique mall and I found this really fun. I like this one a lot, which is great because I bought and sold a planter with the same guy on it. It was made by the same company. So this, I believe, is a soap dish. Looks like a cactus in this kind of Texas style. And it was only $4. So that's really cool. It could be, I'm actually not sure who made it. I'm not gonna even guess, but there is a number on the bottom that says 148. So it could be California pottery. I don't know. There's no way to know that for me without a little bit more research. But this one here is super cute, and I think that'll sell for probably $20, $25 plus shipping. Could be more. It's just very unique. Very cool. And Texas stuff like this is desirable. So yeah, it may be, I don't think it's gonna be more than $30 plus shipping for a soap dish, but I'll double check that. It's in great shape without any chips or cracks though. So that's really fun. This is gonna be good. I did buy a couple things for myself, so things that are not gonna be resold. This one is one of those. Really cool Art Deco. Let's see, what year is this? This is 1934. So it has this wonderful skyline. Look at that. This is a little savings bank, by the way, is what this is. And it's a souvenir given out at the Chicago Fair in 1934. So you can see those graphics, just beautiful. The colors. I love this so much. So I will be keeping this, by the way. And it was only $5. Great price. Here's the top. I think it says the American Can Company, by the way. If that'll focus. There we go. So that's really fun. It's made by Can Co, by the way. Cool. The American Can Company. The other item that I bought for myself is this piece of Belleek. So when I was with Ashley, we actually went to an at-night flea market. I've never been to an at-night flea, well, I did. The only other one was with her, but this was a Halloween-themed flea market. Now, the last flea market that we went to together was a bust. Like, it was terrible. And she was like, you need to come to the Wheaton one. The Wheaton one, which is the town, is where it's at. They have a lot of stuff. It's great. So I was like, okay. So that was like a month ago, she said, do that. So I was like, okay, I'll do it. So I drove back up north, kind of to go to this flea market as like the main thing. Got there, it was seriously awful. I'm trying to speak highly of it. Let's see. They did have a Halloween costume contest, but that's not my thing. I wasn't there for that. I was there for vintage antique things, and there just hardly was any. So I'm not sure what happened. It might have been better in years past, but it was mostly new stuff. And even some of the vintage things were priced just too high for what they were. I did find this one piece of Belleek though, spotted it right away. It was on the table. He was just putting it out, I think, and it was $1. which is a great price really for this. This one is from 1965 to 1980. That's when it dates to. I'll show you that up close. It sort of has this basket weave pattern. There we go, a little basket weave pattern. Really pretty. We've got the green clovers and the inside. I haven't really wiped it down yet. How I know it's dated from 1965 to 1980 is this stamp right here. You can look up the back stamps on Belleek's website even. They have a sort of a history of it. And you can look at this and figure out what years they produced items with this mark. So yeah, that's a really good one. And I paid $1 for it, but I paid $7 to get into the flea market. So we're talking $8, right? Is that right? Yeah, that's right. The last thing that I bought while I was up north was this wonderful, and I just realized I never looked to see if there was any markings on it, signatures otherwise. I don't see anything like that. It's just a really, really beautiful example of blown glass, I'll show you that right there. Starfish. And it was only $6 at an antique mall. I thought that was a really good price considering what I was used to seeing up north. One mall actually had things like this selling for routinely $15, $20. So I was happy to find something like this for only $6, and being a starfish, I thought that was a spectacular price. This was trying to do some research on it, but I'll tell you that in the case of art glass and blown glass, you're not going to find usually what you're looking for because everything's so different. Unless you have a name and you can really dig deep into it. I don't know who made this. I don't really have a way of telling, but just because it's blown glass and it has really pretty colors and it's of a starfish, I think that I can get probably $30 plus shipping for it because it is so unique and it's a good size. So here's my hand and here's the starfish. I'm not sure how big my hand is. It could be like 7 or 8 inches. I don't know. Isn't that sad? But it's a good size. This is a good, lovely piece of blown glass. So I think this was definitely a winner. I was happy to find that at the antique mall for $6. That was a good thing. By the way, it does have a bottom to it and it's sort of like lightly, there you go. You can see it right there. So it's not smooth, but it's, the pontil mark has been filed down. Okay. I actually think that's it. So all in all, I didn't get a lot, but the trip itself was fun. Hopefully you enjoyed the videos that we did, which was sort of the journey of it all. And that was really fun, I think, too. Went to a good number of antique malls. Like I said, went to Savers and Goodwill, all over. But with that, that's all I've got. That's all I've got for you. So the things that are listed for sale, hopefully by now they are listed in my Etsy shop. I am working with Aaron right now. He is doing my photography and listing so that we can keep things on top of it. And that way I can buy and source more things, just buy more things and not feel kind of weighted down by the fact that I've got to do all the other steps that go with it. I am still doing the shipping. So anything that sells, I'm personally shipping. And I wipe everything down. Like there's some dirt on all this stuff. I've got to wipe it all down and write the titles and stuff. But he's doing some of that meaty, what the word I'm looking for? The stuff in the middle. He's doing some of that middle work that I would get slowed down by. So hopefully we can get all these things listed except for my Belleek and my little can here. Everything else is going to be for sale. But I did mention all of this in my video, so if you had not watched that other video I did just a short time ago, it was an update video where I talked about what I'm doing with the business and how Aaron's going to be a part of it, how he's quitting his Subway. So with all of that said, hopefully you enjoyed this haul video. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye-bye.